Get ready for the ultimate collision of chaos and combat. The debut event, coming to you live from Blackburn, England. Experience the outrageous. Join us for the spectacle of a lifetime. World Freak Fight League, live on Vimeo pay-per-view.
We are live! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blackburn, and it is time for the debut event for the World Freak Fight League. This has been an incredible build-up, and Luke, we are about to get started.
Bro, I'm buzzing. I'm ready. After the press conference, I've been waiting for this day, and it is finally here.
We've never seen anything like it. The most freakiest fights are about to take place in King George's Hall, and you are joining us currently live on YouTube for the prelims, but make sure to order the pay-per-view on Vimeo so you don't miss the action.
Yeah, you guys are lucky right now. You've got 2 free fights on YouTube right now, and these fights are going to be as crazy as the whole event. But I must say, it gets crazier as it goes on.
We don't stop. The first fight will be crazy, second fight, and then obviously the main event. But we'll touch on that later on.
Yeah, we're going to touch on that later on. So we're about to put up the menu now, where we're going to be calling out some of these fights. Oh my God. First off on YouTube, we've got Krzysztof Lanik versus Jacob Wiśniewski.
They've built their beef. It was a last-minute fight, but they have added tension because we kicked that press conference off thinking, you know what, it's going to be easy. There's not really beef there. They went at each other from the get-go.
They went absolutely at each other. They've got some bad blood. As you can see here, they're going in at each other. But he was saying here, Jacob was saying that he's the influencer, and he's not the influencer. He's putting him on the platform.
Yeah, they were going, look at them. It was energy from the get-go, honestly. Love Island star from Poland, but is it going to be all war tonight? That's what I'm feeling.
I'm trying to figure out whether or not he's still going to have his turkey teeth in place or not. Like, are they?
It might have to be a quick trip.
Or are they going to cut out? Like, yeah, he might have to go back to Turkey for them.
Let's talk about the second fight on the prelims. A lookalike matchup. Everyone in this building will actually recognize the faces of the fighters. It's the lookalike of Ed Sheeran against the lookalike of Stormzy. Papa Soul takes on Ty Jones in a matchup that, to be honest, at the face-off, they were literally lifting each other off the ground.
Yeah, as you can see here, the Ed Sheeran lookalike is so much smaller than Stormzy. Stormzy absolutely picked him up and showed him what time it was. We was talking about David and Goliath, and Ty was saying that he wants to be David.
Look at this. I mean, he literally lifts him off the ground. And you know what? I think that's when the lookalike of Ed Sheeran really saw the fire in his eyes and told Stormzy, it's showtime.
But yeah, he's a parkour guy, and he's been on his skateboard. He's used to batters and stuff. However, he's got a wedding in 4 days.
He's getting married. I don't know how his missus has let him to fight on this card against a tower monster in the Stormzy lookalike.
Right. I think we've had enough of the talking.
Yes.
I think we're going to head over to the first fight, and we are going to run this VT. Let's go!
Let's go!
Kicking off the action tonight, we have a fight that promises to be an all-action crowd pleaser, as Krzysztof Lanik takes on Jacob Wiśniewski in what is sure to be a barn burner. Krzysztof Lanik, the heavily tattooed brawler, known for his aggressive style and imposing presence. With a height and weight advantage, Lanik is ready to dominate the cage and showcase his raw power. Jacob Wiśniewski enters the cage, coming off a recent fast knockout victory, a force to be reckoned with, bringing speed, precision, and momentum into the cage. He's looking to keep his knockout streak alive and prove he's a rising star in the fight world. This clash of titans is guaranteed to deliver non-stop action, with Lanik's brute strength facing off against Wiśniewski's lightning-fast strikes. The crowd is in for a treat as these warriors go head-to-head, leaving everything on the line.
Don't test me.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, no.
So don't test me.
Warm up to the main event, but these guys showed no mercy. They were at each other's necks from the get-go, and as you can see, Jacob Wiśniewski looks ready, and he's the first fighter into the cage.
Definitely will be ready. 7-4 as an amateur, has a lot more experience. Called his opponent a dosser, you know, classic insult in the combat sport.
It's the one to go for. I love it.
Yeah, said he won his last fight in 25 seconds. I didn't see that one, but apparently that is how it went down. He's definitely had a lot of experience taking on different kinds of competitors, different kinds of martial artists. He will have probably a striking advantage tonight, at least in a traditional sense. This is going to be fireworks.
Definitely, look at him, he's tall, he's got the range, he's like you said, a very experienced amateur, and he's the most experienced out of these two. But Lanik looks ready as well. It's the battle of the tattoos. These guys are tatted up, and we'll see Krzysztof Lanik making his way into the ring very shortly. Just to note as well on Wiśniewski, he did tell us that this one's going to be over quicker than the last fight. Krzysztof Lanik, a big man, 6'6". He's had combat sports experience before, and for an intimidating guy, he did not fight with a lot of composure, a lot of patience, got a Philly shell style, and honestly, it's going to be a great striking matchup, regardless of the beat, regardless that these two have got into it. I'm looking forward to a good fight, and I must say, this stage, this walkout platform, we're adding a lot of drama to these fights right now. Most definitely, the World Freak Fight League is gonna go off. The first event, for a first event, this is incredible. The fights we've got lined up, we're starting off with a monster fight between these two, but the production, the fans already in the arena, it's about to go down.
Definitely. I mean, if you check out this man's Instagram, you know, Lanik stays in shape. He's always working on the bag. You know, he is a bit of an influencer. Even if his opponent says he's not, he likes to post it out there, and he lives a combat sports and muscle car style lifestyle. And I think, you know, given that there's tension in this fight, if it kicks off, if it gets aggressive, it could go either way.
Most definitely. I'm really looking forward to how they are going to match up stylistically. Obviously, Wiśniewski has that experience as an amateur kickboxer, and Lanik is also in the kickboxing. So is this going to be a straight stand-up fight, or are they going to take it to the ground? Because when big guys take it to the ground, it can get a bit ugly.
Three-minute rounds to get us started with mixed martial arts. It's going to be a great contest, this one. Both men look about ready to go. And the atmosphere here at the King George Hall in Blackburn is popping.
Blackburn is finally getting its combat sport respect it's been dying for.
All right, let's get our first match underway as we go into the cage. Our referee to get things started.
I'm so excited. We build it up to this.
Yeah, you guys, camera guys, no, camera guys, go out, go out. Zostańcie w narożniku. Zostań w narożniku, Kamil. Zostań w narożniku.
Referee giving us final instructions.
green shorts, blue corner for Jacob Wiśniewski here
We
tonight.
don't do it that.
Lanik in the red corner.
Timekeeper,
black
are you ready? All right. Blue ready. Red ready. Fight!
Grab it a bit, here we go. 3 minutes of action underway. Touch of gloves to get things started. Already that low leg kick coming out from Lanik. Expect him to use those kicks.
Most definitely, you can see instantly the kickboxing favoritism from both fighters. Great stance, and the leg kicks being utilized very, very well.
Chopping low to the calf. Oh, looks like an injury there, perhaps. Oh, wow.
Incredible.
I see it.
That is such a shame, man. You know, he was loading up on those low leg kicks, threw the left hook into it, but I think he over-rotated on that leg, and we're going to get a replay here, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to start, and no one surprising there, right?
That's the freakiest way to start the World Freak Fight League, ladies and gentlemen. But we are looking at this replay, and does he go over on the ankle?
Yeah, probably when he resets on the kick. I believe it is the left knee he's holding onto right now, so we'll get a look on the replay. It was only throwing right kicks, so we'll have to see once he brings that right leg back if it is the left knee that buckles. But, you know, he's a big guy. You know, there's a lot of strain on the legs. He's been doing a lot of training, but this is obviously not the way either man wanted this fight to go.
This is genuinely so unfortunate, and I'm not even trying to say it in a way of, like, being punny, but it is quite freakish to start off this league like this.
I mean,
yeah, quite genuine, and look at Wiśniewski there. He's doing quick.
Here we go. So we're going to see the replay now. Throws the left. It looks like he just falls back on it and it buckles. So over-rotated, maybe a little too heavy. Yeah, and it's the left leg, but doesn't step with the kick with the left foot. So as he turns, he keeps the weight planted, so it might be a retraction as he comes back that causes a problem. I would listen, I'm not a physiotherapist, but that is probably the most common injury. Yeah, you could say that.
I mean, I've seen...
Let's see.
The knee.
Oh, there's a little pop right there.
It could be a dislocated knee.
Something terrible.
ACL tear of some sort. As you guys can tell, me and Alex aren't exactly physiotherapists or anything experted when it comes to the...
Oh, you can see that. Watch the left foot come off the ground as well as it rotates. I mean, nasty stuff right here. We're getting the medical team in as well. Take a look at him. But again, like you said there, I mean, I think the freakiest finish will be... I mean, that's right, isn't it? Obviously for Jacob as well, after the build-up, you know, the intensity at these press conferences, not the way he wanted it to end. Lanik back on the feet, but clearly that is an injury sustained to that left knee. And, you know, this is a guy who we've seen hitting the bag time and time again. He's had fights. I've seen him throw spinning kicks, you know. But just very unfortunate for it to end this way. But we will still have a winner in this one. I believe it will go down as a TKO victory for Jacob in this instance, as these things usually happen by injury. But it is that left knee. Round of applause on the way out of the cage right here for that man, Lanik. And I guess they'll have to run this one back at Freak Fights too, because there's no real conclusion in that one. We do have our man, Viper, inside the cage. Let's go to him now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after our first bout here in Blackburn, it's a TKO/injury victory for Jakob Wiśniewski. Jakob, the first fight, we were just saying on commentary, a freaky way to end. You're obviously disappointed. Talk us through your emotions right now.
Well, I'm really disappointed. I've trained hard for this. I really wanted to beat him up. I promised a few people I'm going to beat him up. And it happened. Obviously, I wish him all the best. Hope he recovers quick. He started throwing some big kicks. I was looking for that other right hand. It was there. I was trying to pull him, draw him in a little bit, but then he obviously injured himself. So, sorry to everyone here. I've trained really hard. I really wanted to show a good fight.
Now, Lanik obviously started off fast, and it's something that you guys will definitely want to run it back. Is this the next fight you want?
Well, to be honest, I've took this on last minute notice. Lanik got an offer because he was obviously calling me out in the comments, and I thought I might give him an opportunity. But to be honest, like my team here, we're going higher. We got bigger names. You know, this fight should have been easy for me anyway. No disrespect to him, but I knew it would be easy. But I didn't want to end it like this. I wanted a knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please make some noise for Jakob Wiśniewski?
Yeah, you can see the disappointment there on his face, obviously, as he mentioned. Change.
Was crazy. He actually said to me backstage that it was going to end very quickly. Little did we know it was going to be from his own doing. So fair play to Jacob, but yeah, sometimes these things happen. Obviously, he was going to be a professional footballer when he was younger, innit? And obviously just bust his knee, and that is what's happening. Brother, what happened in there?
That's the definition of the World Freak Fight League. I'm so sorry, guys. I actually feel sorry for both fighters. Obviously, they were there, they trained so hard, and it is genuinely one of the most freakish things that could happen for the first fight.
You know what? Like, if Jacob just said, like, if somebody wants to come out and fight him, I would have stepped up, you know?
Are you sure about that? You've got... Hold on a minute, he's got a knee injury as well.
I would have definitely stepped up.
We all believe that. Everyone in this arena believes
Anyway,
that.
let's
have a look at this.
As you can see, his knee just twists there. Oh!
I think it's genuinely the overextension. I think it was the lead leg that he was putting his weight on, and he was throwing some really strong kicks, but that's a nasty injury there. ACL, maybe a pop of the knee, a dislocation, and Jakob onto him straight away. It's an unfortunate end for Lanik in his first fight, in the first fight of the Freak League.
Mate, I just look at that and it just brings back old memories, and I do not want to see that again. Hopefully, the rest of the fights are going to go crazy.
Wiśniewski's face kind of shows the disappointment of not really performing. He didn't get the opportunity. It's such a tease, being in there, being with your opponent, and then not being able to perform. But thankfully for us fans, we have a whole more to look forward to.
Yes.
The next fight is the one we were going gassed about in the intro.
The next fight is going to be a fun one, because Papa said to me backstage as well that he's going to have fun with him. He's
not a knockout.
He said he doesn't want to knock him out. He's going to have fun with him, and then at the very end, he's going to absolutely batter him.
Yeah, we have to just go back to the press conference one more time just to look at this. But I mean, look at this Stormzy lookalike's face. He's so unbothered. It's like he's been here before. He's got the confidence. He's got the aura. And he's unfazed by Ed Sheeran. Ed really tried to... This actually started from an offer of an arm wrestle.
Arm wrestle, yeah, and it wasn't reciprocated. And you know what? I am a fan of the underdogs. So I'm not going to lie. I'm in the side of Ty right now. Like, I'm voting and rooting for Ty to just knock him out, take down the big beast.
I think the roof will blow off of this building if he pulls it off. But I think it's time now to turn our attention to the fighters walking out for this next main.
Let's go. Run that VT.
Get ready for a night of electrifying action as we kick off the World Freak Fight League main card with an epic showdown. In one corner, we have Ty Jones, also known as Ed Sheeranator, ready to rock the cage with his uncanny resemblance to the one and only Ed Sheeran. In the opposite corner, we've got Papa So, aka The Storm, ready to unleash his fury as the Grime Giant. It's 3 rounds of non-stop action under full MMA rules. Ty Jones is here to carve his name in history.
I see it as strictly business. I think they'll be surprised. You never know what could happen.
Standing in his way is the formidable Papa So, ready to bring the storm and show who's boss.
I could knock him out straight, but I want to play with him. He ain't got no chance with me. I'm going to smash Ed TY.
These two warriors share a musical background, but tonight, it's all about the fight. They've put friendship aside for a clash that'll have you on the edge of your seat. Hold on to your hats because this is a showdown that'll shake the arena. Get ready to witness fireworks in the cage as Ty Jones and Papa So go head-to-head in a battle that'll blow your mind.
Jones, aka our Ed Sheeran lookalike here tonight in our lookalike contest. Now, he told me to say that. He said that was his new nickname. I like it a lot more. And he plans to bring a bit of a typhoon tonight. Knows he's going up against the bigger man. Has to make it scrappy. Has to play on the cardio. And he has to get inside that big reach advantage.
Well, you know, the walk to the cage or the ring is always a shaky one. So let's hope that his legs do work like they used to before.
Oh my God, how long have you been holding that one in now?
Can't lie, that was a bit on the spot.
Well, I will say, you know, if you didn't watch the press conference, you know, it started off with a bit of trash talk, but as soon as things got physical, for even a moment there was a side to tie that just switched on. That man wanted to scrap, and he was serious as anything. So there's a good phrase that goes around in the MMA world, and it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. And I believe Typhoon here might have quite a big dog inside of him.
Well, you know, away from the combat action and the, you know, how you broke down the fight there, I'm actually disappointed that he didn't walk out to an Ed Sheeran song.
YouTube copyright law.
That makes a lot more sense.
Sorry, you know, it is what it is. But we have a great pay-per-view coming up later.
For sure, we can't wait for that.
We can play whenever we want on that. That's going to be good.
Make sure to buy that Vimeo pay-per-view, as this is the final fight of the prelims live on.
True. Actually, we will be going to Vimeo after this. Head to Vimeo now, pick up the pay-per-view for, of course, the main event, Mr. Eddie Hall in the 2v1 MMA fight against the Nefertiti brothers. It's going to be good. But Ty Jones first. Still making his way to the cage right now. He's talked a lot about the skills he brought to this fight. Skateboarding, parkour, you know, apparently he's getting a manicure right now, but they got to check the nails. That is something you do have to do.
Yeah, I mean, I found his approach at the press conference very interesting. He offered Papasao a arm wrestle of all things, and Papa was really not just in the mood for that. He wasn't trying to have no ticklish arm wrestle. He said, you know what? You're taking the mic. I'm going to pick you up into the sky. And he was literally, he had Ed Sheeran's up in his arm. It was incredible.
Yeah, usually you get fined for something like that, but this is the World Freak Fight League, you know.
Where we do the freakiest things.
Exactly, so, you know, it's all good fun right there, but he's a serious man, you know. I was saying again, he's getting married in 4 days. The Typhoon, Ty Jones, everybody.
No one can tell me that's not Ed Sheeran. I don't understand how
we swapped him.
So similar.
When you weren't looking, we swapped him.
Now let's make some noise for the one and only Papasao.
Matchup of lookalikes. That's what we're doing with this one, but also it's a David versus Goliath matchup. If you couldn't tell, the man is 6'6". That is a big man in there. He's got a long reach, and I saw him shuffling around a bit earlier, hitting the bag. You know, he looks like he's here to inflict some damage on Ty. Yeah,
I mean, we spoke to him during fight week, and his constant message was he doesn't want to knock Ty out. He wants to play with him. You understand, when someone says, I want to play with you, with the confidence, the aura that Papasao said it in, it's scary.
It is scary, but I'll tell you what, I'm interested in this one. You know, no lie here, 2 guys who aren't the most trained, but that intrigues me even more, especially if this hits the ground. Because normally, you know, against 2 skilled guys, if you're the bigger man, you get on top, that's definitely good. But there is something else to this when we're all the same size on the ground. And if Ty can get on top, Papasao might be just a bit too big and have tough time getting up, and that could be a good route to victory for Ty.
Most definitely, those muscles do get worn out on the ground, and who knows, we've not seen anything from Ty to make us feel like he's not good on the ground. Maybe this is all a show, the shadow boxing, and, you know, he's showing that he can't really do it. Maybe on the ground, this man's been training.
I would not be surprised, this guy, you know, he's very elusive. A mysterious man, been wearing sunglasses all day. They've both got them off now, though. They are in the cage. For this, your last fight here on the YouTube prelims of the World Free Fight League #1 here tonight. Vimeo pay-per-view going live after this. But I think we are just about ready to get this underway.
Okay, gentlemen. Come. Okay, gentlemen, you know the rules. Protect yourself all the time, listen my command. When I say stop, you stop. Touch your gloves if you want, and stop back to your corner. Let's go. Go back to your corner. Stay back. Schodzicie.
Here we go. Ty Jones versus Papasal. 3-3-minute rounds.
Yeah, blue corner, black trunks here for Ty Jones. Papasal in the lime green. Look at the pop for Ty Jones here tonight as well. We do love it.
Timer. Are you ready?
And
let's go.
wrapping him in, here we go, as you mentioned, 3-3-minute rounds, running side kick, immediately takes Ty off his feet. Now trying to take that backside position, lands some ground and pound inside hook, but the strength already on display for Papa. Ty trying to scramble back to the feet here, but he's eating shots on the way up. Oh!
Big shot on the ground.
He's got him flattened out right there. Ty still trying to fight out of this position, but doesn't really seem like he knows what he's doing, and he's not fighting back, and there we go.
Incredible! It's another super quick finish. And Ty Jones.
Great performance there from Papasal. Knew exactly what he wanted to do. A sprinting side kick. Takes him off the feet. Then gets some nasty ground and pound. And I think the ref really just called an action there because he just didn't see anything in the way of intelligent defense from Ty. But when you talk about a dominant performance, ladies and gentlemen, he ran across the cage, side-kicked him, and then just ground and pounded him for the win. I mean, that doesn't get much more dominant than that.
He did definitely play with him, but not in the fashion I thought.
No, I don't think there was any playing right there. He got top position. Ty rolled to his belly, didn't have any real kind of defense. I mean, wasn't really even covering the head, and of course the ref has to stop it.
I'm quite glad for Ty here. He's got a wedding in a few days.
Well, you know, it doesn't seem like he took that much punishment, although you never know in these situations. He got in there, happy to do so. Seeing the replay again right now, great shots were landed, and some heavy ground and pound from a guy that big. And you know, Ty, there was questions about the training he'd been doing going into this fight, but you know, it seems that he hadn't spent a lot of time working on those ground skills, and we have your winner there.
By knockdown, Papasal!
Ja czekałem na nich. Okay, gentlemen.
Papa, you said you were going to play with him, but we didn't expect that. Talk us through your victory here tonight.
Mate, there's nothing that I love this guy. There's so much respect between me and him. I'm so sorry about what happened, but it's just love, isn't it? It's business. It's a business, but hey, he's a good lad. I love him.
Ty, quick word on his performance there. Did you expect like that?
Mate, yeah, he's a beast. The guy's a beast. He's a Stormzy lookalike, for God's sake. But you know, I respect him too. It's business. But we can also be professional, and we have been tonight, and I love that. We're not taking it personal.
Round of applause for these guys, and a big shout out to Ty as he is getting married in a few days. So can we make some more noise?
Well, definitely a big performance there from Stormzy, aka Papasal. I mean, fantastic job, completely dominant, took him off his feet, and you couldn't have asked for something better than that. But we got time to get over to the Vimeo and the pay-per-view, so let's go back to our presenters cage side.
I feel bad.
He tapped out, bro. The ref stopped him, but he actually tapped out.
Papa, so as we kind of expected with the size advantage, he's fitter, he's stronger, he really put his weight on Ty and ended it quickly.
Yeah, and if I'm thinking out loud right now,
that was not needed right now. That was not needed right now.
I'm thinking out loud right now. You know what I've done there? I think he shouldn't have took the fight, especially when he's got to get married in 4 days.
Well, we've got to give him big respect. I mean, if we look at it straight away, though, Papa's performance here tonight, he's gone with a side kick to the stomach straight away, dropping Ty. And after that, it was pretty much just decapitating him. He's going for the head. His head was Ty's head was turned away, and he couldn't see anything coming his way.
He was just looking at him then like, I don't want to punch you, bro. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Is that the first time we've ever seen someone tap out without being choked in the MMA cage?
I think so. I think so. And this is why we call it the World Freak Fight League.
There was a lot of respect in the cage. I felt I couldn't really speak to Papa because he really wanted to get out of there. I think he felt empathy on his performance because he realized the difference in skill level. So there's a lot of love between these two guys.
There is a lot of love between them, but as they said, it's business at the end of the day. And whilst this is, because the fights have been quick, if we need to fill in the gap, what are you saying to me and you're going to go in there?
We say free fight league. I think we can get in there. Why not?
But right now, we're going to head over to the event promo because we are soon coming off YouTube and live on Vimeo. Boom, pay-per-view.
Experience a revolution in mixed martial arts.
2v1, the biggest freak fight in the world.
Get down in the car, one time give it all. Open heart.
Two broken bodies and one monster stood over them. I've got the hardest punch on the planet right now. I catch one of them clean on the face. Right, those wells.
He's gonna be slow. We are way faster than him. 30 seconds and the big guy is down.
You are gonna get my full power. Whole heap of fucking trouble.
This is something you will never experience in your life again.
The Hunt of the Beast. Watch it live on Vimeo pay-per-view. Get ready for the ultimate collision of chaos and combat. The debut event coming to you live from Blackburn, England. Experience the outrageous. Join us for the spectacle of a lifetime. World Freak Fight League live on Vimeo pay-per-view.